Some roads across the Fargo-Moorhead Metro and across the valley are icing up this Wednesday morning, and we're hearing from people who are running into some slick spots. We'll have a live report from our traffic reporter, Devin Fry, coming up in just a few minutes.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Jordan Schreier. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. Merger talks between Sanford Health and Iowa's Unity Point Health have come to a sudden halt. Sanford's CEO says in a statement that those who worked on the merger are disappointed that the Unity Point Health Board failed to embrace the vision.
In June, the two regional healthcare systems announced they would be combining to create one of the largest nonprofit healthcare systems in the country with more than $11 billion in operating revenue. The merged organization would have employed more than 83,000 staff and 2,600 doctors.
9 minutes now before 7 o'clock. Let's get a check of our storm team forecast with meteorologist Lisa Green.
Good morning. Here's a look at our North Dakota road conditions from the DOT. Just want to point out in the eastern part of the state where you see purple on the map, that's where the DOT is reporting snow-covered roads or partially snow-covered roads there. And this includes the interstates in eastern parts of the state and other highways as well. Basically from that Highway 2 corridor, a little north of that too, and then points south. So plan for some extra time, slower travel times here as you are hitting the roads this morning. And this is not only in the North Dakota side, we're also talking on Minnesota too, some snow-covered roads there. And you can access the latest road conditions by heading to our website, valleynewslive.com, and head to our weather page. Here's a look at our radar right now. You can see things have quieted down since last night in the Northern Valley. We're really looking at some pretty quiet conditions, and even for many of us in the south as this system drops southward and slowly moves on. We're going to zoom in a little more on these areas of snowfall. Southern parts of Wilkin County getting some snow into that extreme northwestern part of Grant County, and then back along the state line back over toward Lidgerwood and point south from there. This is a very thin band, but still, if you're driving through it, it's going to reduce your visibility, and it's adding more snow to those roadways here this morning. So that is moving down to the south and east and will gradually be clearing out. Northern Valley again looking a lot quieter here to start off our day. Just be aware that a lot of those roads are slick this morning with the fresh snow. Wind is starting to change direction. We're going to see a northwesterly breeze today. We've got a gust to 24 currently in Fargo, and we'll see some of that off and on throughout the day, winds gusting into the 20s. And of course, where the snow is falling, visibility is going to be down a bit. Fergus Falls, Elbow Lake at 3 miles. These temperatures, a huge difference from yesterday morning. Some of us running more than 30 degrees warmer than yesterday morning's lows. So feeling better as you step out the door. You'll still need the winter weather gear. It's just not going to be as uncomfortable. And heading through the day today, we'll watch that snow drop to the southeast. Even by 9 o'clock, most of us done with this. And we'll be dealing with mainly just some cloud cover, some breaks in between, and a little bit of wind at times gusting into those 20s, not only throughout the day, but into this evening. Later tonight, we watch those clouds clear. We really won't see much temperature rise today, but as those clouds clear out, we'll drop down into the teens to start off the day tomorrow morning. But don't worry, we've got warmer weather ahead, back above freezing by tomorrow. And now for a look at traffic, here's Devin Fry with the Valley Today's Traffic on the Move.
Thank you, Lisa, and good morning, Red River Valley. We're looking to go on I-94 here as soon as this red light comes to an end to check out the traffic flow there. And apologies in advance for the dirty windshield. I've been trying to get that cleared off, but my washer fluid doesn't seem to be working, and there's a lot of dirty snow on the roads getting flung up. So in the highly trafficked areas such as the interstate, it's going to be something to prepare for. Make sure that your windshield wiper fluid is definitely full up today. So anyway, the overall traffic flow, it's been going a little bit slower this morning, just taking into account those slick roads. Now, they're mainly just wet in the highly traveled areas such as the interstates. However, here on these side roads, they're a lot more snowy and therefore a bit more slippery. So something to watch out for your morning commute. However, if you were able to handle the conditions yesterday or the day before, you should be fine this morning. Just give yourself a few extra minutes to be safe. You can see the traffic flow up on the interstates right now. It's starting to pick up a little bit to its normal level. It started off fairly low this morning, but it's picking up just a bit, and everyone appears to be going a bit slower than they normally are due to these conditions. Nothing wrong with that, just something to prepare for as you start your day. We're going to keep checking out the roadways in the next hour on the Fargo CW, but for now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
Police are releasing photos of the man who robbed Trax Liquors on Center Avenue in Dilworth. Now take a look here. The guy was pretty well covered up, but if there is anything about him that you recognize, or if you know anything about that Monday night holdup, call the Dilworth Police or your local law enforcement.
Police say these kinds of robberies are rare in Fargo-Moorhead. They say liquor stores are more prone to shoplifting. This week marks the 32nd anniversary since the disappearance of a Wadena, Minnesota woman. Carla Beth Anderson was 23 at the time of her disappearance on November 13, 1987. She's listed on the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension cold case playing cards, which are displayed in nearly 600 police departments, sheriff's offices, and county jails around the state.
The cards highlight 52 violent, unsolved homicide, missing person, and unidentified remain cases from the past 50 years. Now, if you know anything about Carla Anderson, contact the Wadena Police Department or the Minnesota BCA. You can email them or submit an anonymous tip online. A Fargo man who forced himself on 2 young girls will likely spend the rest of his life in prison. A judge yesterday sentenced 49-year-old Todd Meyer to 60 years along with 40 years of supervised probation.
Court documents say Meyer sexually assaulted the girls and made them watch porn. Meyer is not eligible for parole until 2059 when he's 89 years old. A Lake Park man is in jail after a police chase and manhunt in South Moorhead. Police say they tried pulling over 24-year-old Devin Ludwig for erratic driving in South Moorhead yesterday morning, but he took off. Officers ended the chase when he tried getting away by driving on sidewalks, front yards, and even through chain-linked fences.
They blocked off a neighborhood near the MSUM campus and later arrested him after finding him hiding in a dumpster. Ludwig is facing a number of charges, including reckless driving and criminal damage to property. The Moorhead Youth Hockey Association is continuing to grow with more than 580 children participating on various teams.
And because of those growing numbers, the people behind the association decided it was time for the hockey arena to get a makeover. And that's where we find the Valley Today's Abby Furchner live this morning in Moorhead. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. I'm here with Rob Grammer, who is the executive director for the Moorhead Youth Hockey Association, and we're standing in that really new renovated area. This was just done, finished, and so what's new? What are we standing at?
Well, what we wanted to do is capture some more public space, warm, climate-controlled space, and so right now, this used to be a off-ice training facility, which would have had turf in it and exercise equipment to train the athletes off-ice. And then as we move out this way, we would have been actually going into the rink here. Yeah, so where these columns are, was a wall going to the ceiling, and you would have been in the training room there and in the rink here, but we removed it and captured all this space, which really gives us a lot of functionality for different reasons. And it provided a connectivity from the existing building out to the new rink. So those are the main kind of reasons we wanted to capture that space. It's working out really well.
And it's really nice, too, how you can be like at level and see the rinks. You're not like higher up or anything. You're kind of in the game.
Yeah, it's very unique to be able to walk into the kind of the public lobby or climate-controlled space and walk right up to the glass and be watching hockey. So it's a really unique feature that a lot of our members and guests have enjoyed watching games at that level.
So cool. This rink just is absolutely beautiful. It has definitely expanded with those expanding numbers. So if you haven't been here yet, come and stop by and take a look and watch a game or two.
Beautiful. Very nice.
That's an impressive facility. Abby Furchner reporting live. Thank you very much this morning. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. That question, the average person changes this household item after 10 years.
The answer, the vacuum cleaner. You can play along by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page every weekday morning. A little bit of snow out there this morning.
Yeah, your shovels might get a little workout this morning. Not heavy snow, but maybe about an inch in some places that you might have to dust off your driveway and sidewalks. And it's still coming down in the Hankinson area on our sky cam there. So be careful as you're driving today.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on the Fargo CW.